Mike's Unleashed coming at you again. You got your man D Mega right here.
And you got Hawk right here. Welcome back, people.
All right, here we go. Hawk, here's another topic that I think we should actually talk on a little bit. It's a little bit more serious, but it's actually kind of something that's also in the news, but we do want to talk about.
Okay.
Our man Tua.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the NFL season is winding down with playoffs about to start within the next week or two. But
Okay.
one of the top stories over the year, and actually, this year itself, in this recent 6 7 months, is Tua's concussions and how
Hmm.
many has he actually had in a full season.
Yeah. I mean, it's a scary topic. It's a scary topic that it's not going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere, and then you just wonder, at what point does the athlete start worrying about themselves and stop looking at for the NFL to worry about them, right? In the end,
Right.
it's like the athlete. It's about the athlete, and I just, that's what's really concerning to us. Like, at what point do they start taking care of themselves?
Absolutely, absolutely. So Tua's third concussion this year, it's probably put him at a more of a higher risk to revolve and to proceed and get more concussions a lot easier
Mm-hmm.
than the typical NFL athlete. He's a quarterback, so they're always after him to tackle him. But to suffer three within one football season
Mm.
is really disheartening because the CTE, obviously, we know is no joke. It is something
It's
serious
no
that has
joke.
actually taken a lot of lives, from football players or ruined their lives from what it could be.
Yeah,
So we kind of feel like, in our opinion, Tua probably needs to really evaluate his future in the NFL
absolutely.
after after having so many concussions in just 1 year.
Yeah, at some point you have to, really take a step back and realize that, life after football is more important than football now. Because he's definitely prone to more concussions. Science has shown that. And by the way, we're not doctors. This is just what
Mm.
we've read and seeing the impact and listening to the stories from players like Randall L, who can't remember where his keys are, who has to write notes on his hand when he walks out the house to remember things, whose
Right.
wife sometimes talks about him getting lost and having to figure out where he's at.
Mm.
And I don't know if that's a lifestyle that I can't say. I know that's not the lifestyle that I would want to have. And I don't think anybody deserves to have a lifestyle like that when they're chasing the dollar of the NFL.
No,
Um,
and I think that's the darker side of the NFL, right? That no one really wants to talk about, and no one, they just kind of, brush it under the rug. They're trying to make, the league is trying to make everyone more aware of the CTE down, the effects and everything like that. But everyone trains so hard for their entire life to make it to be in the NFL, and you can play a few games, you can play a few years, and never deal with the ramifications of CTE
mhm.
until it's later on in your life. Once again, as you said, we're not doctors. We're just going about what the books and what we read. It's very, very serious. Like you said, I don't think anyone would prefer and would like to sign up to
Mhm.
have that type of life, 5, 10 years down the line. Because the NFL, that career playing football isn't very long. So we're talking about possibly young men,
Yes.
having to suffer with this, the effects of these concussions and CTE for an extended period of their time. And I don't think that's something that, they're making conscious decisions about or
Mhm.
want to think about, in the long run of how it's going to affect their family as well, because they're the ones that's going to be sitting there taking care of these men in the end. And
In the end, in
Tua,
the end, yeah, the NFL is a business. And I think you hit it on the head. The NFL is a business. The NFL is about making money. And like you've told me and you've said it many a times, the NFL stands for not for long. It's a very
not
short
for
span
long.
in which these
Mhm.
players get out there and they take all these hits. I mean, basically almost in a car wreck every Sunday or Thursday, right? That's basically what it's equivalent to with some of these hits that these
Yeah.
quarterbacks take. It rattles your brain. So yeah, does the NFL probably doing things? Not saying probably. Is the NFL doing things to make it better for the athlete? I'm sure they
Yeah.
are. But realistically, you can't reverse, the rattling of the brain damage. You can only make it so safe and before it's just you realize it's just too dangerous. You don't see Jerry Jones and Kraft and all these guys running around with CTE. You see them running around with the billions of dollars in their bank because they're smart enough to know, not to be out there. You don't see their kids out there running around taking the hits, getting this brain damage. No, their kids are sitting in the offices in the NFL dictating and drafting more players to go out there and take these serious hits and get concussions. It's a risky game. It's a risky business. And, and we're talking about Tua specifically. For me, with that many
Mm-hmm.
concussions, I think at some point he steps back, not for the season,
That's,
just in general, just step
in
away.
general. Yeah, I kind of think what you're saying is right. Tua, with these concussions, his concussions look really severe. We all remember,
Mm,
watching it that Monday night, and it was just tragic to watch or whatever. To seeing the effects that they're having on Tua, this young man is young, and I'm sure he's very smart. I think he may need to think about not just taking a step back from a year, but maybe, hey, I need to look for another career because maybe this isn't going to be in my best interest in the long term. Because
yes.
3 in 1 year, and they can come so easily after that. Football is a violent sport. We love to watch football, but let's think about it. At the rate that it's going, and they're changing the rules, do we expect football to really
Mm-hmm.
be what it currently is years down the road?
No,
I don't know.
TV loves violence, so they're not in the business of making it less violent. They may tweak a few things, but it's still in the end a violent sport. You look at if he needs someone to talk to, if Tua needs someone to talk to, maybe he should speed dial Andrew Luck and talk to Andrew
Mm,
Luck about why he left, the pain he was in physically from day to day, and how he just now feels like he has his life back. He's trimmed down, in shape, living his best life. Maybe he should have a conversation with him because there's other things outside of
right.
football that mean so much more than running around with the pigskin, taking hits, getting knocked the hell out, fingers all cramped up on the field, losing all your neurological
Bro,
uh, functionality. It's just not worth it. You just have to really look at your life and what it means to you. And Maggie, that's all I have, on this topic. I don't know about you, but go ahead. Let us know. Anything else you got?
no, that's it. That's it. So, I mean, hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching us. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, stay tuned. But hey, leave us your comments. Tell us what you think and how you feel about Tua, how you feel about the NFL, or anything. Don't forget to just subscribe, comment, like, share. We're here. Mike's Unleashed. We appreciate it. Thank you. We out.
Peace.
D Mega here, one half of Mike's Unleashed. We want to thank everybody for subscribing. We appreciate your support. Stay tuned. We're going to have more in store, more episodes coming, more content. We can't do this without you. So before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. Stay